Hello, welcome, welcome to Tulsi Bose Shrine. This is a room where Master and Tulsi had their leelas, their divine play, and their divine friendship. This is the place where the Master, when he was in his teens, started practicing his sadhana, his Kriya Yoga. There were a lot of people used to come here, and a lot of saints they used to come here. Out of them, most important was all the gurus from our lineage, like Sri Shishikta Shajjagiri, Kebalananda ji, Master, and many of his brother disciple who were directly disciple of Sri Lahiri Mahashaya. Later point of time, the house also hosted Anandamoyi Ma. For many times, she used to come here. She used to spend her time, have food with my grandparents, and also since beyond that, Harinarayan Bose, the father of Tulsi, he was in the same class in Scottish Church College with Swami Vivekananda. So Swami Vivekananda, before he became Swami Vivekananda, that time he was Naren. He used to come often to this house to see Harinarayan Bose paintings and to discuss about his love of Krishna, his love of Guru, and different saints, and there were so many discussions happened between Harinarayan Bose and Swami Vivekananda. I will start now with how Tulsi was first time met Master, and since then the whole life of Tulsi and this house completely changed and followed Kriya path and become a servant of Master since then. So it all started from 1909 when Tulsi used to go for his practice, morning practice, and he was a field hockey player of Mohun Bagan Club. And every morning, very early morning, around 5:30, he will be going to a very near park which is beyond the Athenaeum Institute of Garpar Road, which is very near to Master House also. There he used to run, he used to hone his skill, he used to practice his hockey skills. One day he saw a little boy, a very skinny boy, watching him very carefully and staring him without blinking eyes, and constant staring was there. So he never thought why this guy is looking at me, and he kept on practicing. He kept on telling them, he kept on his practice, running and all. But even after 10-15 minutes, he saw the same boy staring at him, and he was not moving his eyesight. And he was very surprised and also curious. He came to that boy and asked, what you are looking at? The boy smiled back and said, do you run every day? My grandfather said, yes. Then he said, can you beat me in the run? Tulsi was so surprised. The skinny boy, around 14-15 years old, challenging somebody who is in his 20s, early 20s, and athlete by profession. He was very surprised. Then he said, why you want to challenge me? He said, let's do that run. Then reluctantly Tulsi said, okay, let's do that. They started running. And in the first time, the Tulsi was almost couple of meters behind. And he was very much surprised. And he said, like, what happened? How you can defeat me? You want to do it once more? Master said, why not? Let's do it once more. Then again they ran. Again Tulsi was behind, much behind this time. And this time Tulsi felt like this is not a something very normal thing, something which is very important for him, or it is some mystic. He was curiously asked that little boy, how you are able to defeat me? You don't have a physique of an athlete. You don't have a muscle power. You don't have a style of running. Your way of running is not at all fit for an athlete. But you are still defeating a trained athlete. Then that boy said, you know my house, and you come to my house tomorrow morning at 4:30. I'll be waiting for you. Next morning, Tulsi went to that home, and he was introduced to this path. And Master, that time he was Guru Mukunda, so he took him to his room and showed the power of the Kriya, how he could beat an athlete without knowing the athleticism or the actual running thing.